Well, as we mark 20 years since Hurricane Katrina, we continue to share your stories and our own.
WDSU's Elizabeth Kubel, a North Shore native, was in the 6th grade and 11 years old when Katrina hit. So she has memories of the storm, but she's getting her parents' help to fill in what they remember too.
So we were living on the North Shore, living in Mandeville. I was in school in Mandeville. We're inside of a hospital right now that is where like a lot of our Katrina memories and story played out.
My parents and I are back at the North Shore Hospital where we and my younger sister were exactly 20 years ago.
The type of medicine I practiced, we took care of some of the sicker patients. And as a group, we all felt we needed to be near a hospital.
My dad's job meant he had to be close to his patients, so duty called, even with the threat of a monster hurricane looming.
I can remember seeing on the news the actual hurricane filling up the entire Gulf. And it was like, this is going to be different. Don't know where it's going to hit, don't know where it's going to go, but this is going to be a different storm than we have all lived through.
Now we look out at the exact view we had of that storm in August 2005.
You could look around, you'd see trees snapping out there.
I remember standing and staring out the glass windows alongside you and Emily, my sister. What is your recollection of looking out at what we were seeing? Like, I do remember seeing car windows just busting on the spot and just looking out at a major hurricane.
Low pressure of the hurricane seemed to spontaneously break numerous car window glasses. Trees were falling down. Across the street was all wooded areas behind us, and trees were coming down at that time. The wind blowing around the building was phenomenal. And you guys didn't come with us to walk outside a little bit or to open some of the doors, but a phenomenal experience.
Across from the hospital, now there are offices, but as Dad said, they were really high, tall pine trees that were very top heavy, and they were just going down like matchsticks.
A couple days later, we left the hospital to check on our home, driving through streets that looked like this.
People, homeowners that had chainsaws cut a path on the roads because the roads were literally covered by trees, especially pine trees, and cut a one-lane path that we could navigate and get to our house.
There were homes around us that had trees take out parts of their roof, parts of their home, and we were very lucky, very, very lucky.
Very lucky, too, that we had a place to go. My mom, sister, and I ended up leaving for Texas while my dad had to stay behind to work.
After 2 days, really hard to sleep because it was so hot at home, that's when we all kind of looked at each other and said, you guys go. You guys, there's not going to be any groceries, there's not going to be any gas stations. You guys go.
If the heat is all that we're complaining about, then, we were very lucky.
And further proof of that, I remember seeing images and videos like these playing constantly when we evacuated. With no power at home, it was the first time we saw the devastation in New Orleans.
Now that I'm in news and I try to think back, I think that was one of my first real instances of seeing the news and real-time events playing out.
We also learned how to text at that point in time. And that was probably, for us, a week into that evacuation because we could actually get communication back to everybody at home by texting.
I remember you had a big silver block.
That piece of technology kind of reconnected us back together and allowed us to be in communication.
A couple weeks later, North Shore schools opened back up, so we went home and welcomed in classmates from the South Shore. At 11 years old, I recognized the impact of Katrina, and even more so in the 2 decades since.
I remember a good friend telling me, we'll know that we're past Katrina when we quit talking about it at the lunch table. 20 years later, we're still
talking about it.
Reporting on the North Shore, Elizabeth Kubel, WDSU News.
And for the remainder of August, we are highlighting the struggles and triumphs faced since Hurricane Katrina and those that still remain. To see each story aired so far, just visit WDSU.com by scanning this QR code.